Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be a very long video, but what I'm practicing today in my mental training is definitely a skill, although not quite a technique, if that's a way to say it. I tried this yesterday when I went back in for sparring with the champ after I did my vlog yesterday, was actually just trying to like make eye contact while sparring. I don't make eye contact in Muay Thai at all. I've had trainers who ask me to do it. They do it as like psychological or like kind of this super masculine thing. It's hard for me to do. Even people who like I know really well. I know Pinu really well. When I'm talking to him as a person, I definitely make eye contact. I'm not a total weirdo. Like I make eye contact in my life in a lot of ways. But when doing Muay Thai, like locking eyes while doing pad work or sparring or even just looking at somebody eye to eye for like 2 minutes is super awkward if you're just like staring at each other. I totally understand what the purpose of that is, but it's really, really uncomfortable for me, and I look away real fast. So I made it a point yesterday to just make that what I was working on in sparring, and today in pad work I actually did not make true eye contact with Pinu very much, but I was looking up towards his eyes, and I think that he could tell. He had this kind of like, and I can only tell because I was looking near his eyes, he kind of had this like, this is different, so let's do something different. What's going on here? So the reason I count that as mental training is that, one, it's fucking hard for me to do. Anything that's really hard for you to do is a mental issue, not a skill issue. So it's something that, in forcing myself to do it, creates all kind of emotional and psychological things around it that make it really interesting to try. So I noticed yesterday when I was trying to make eye contact with the champ in sparring that I was actually standing a lot closer, and I ended up like responding to him a lot faster. It's like, not that I had a sight picture, like it's not like I saw his body moving faster, but more like by forcing myself to be actually interacting with someone the way you do when you're making eye contact. It's more of an actual exchange, like a conversation exchange. So I've talked about Muay Thai being like a conversation. A conversation is much better when you make eye contact with that person, because you're actually, the street is really busy today. You're actually having a conversation and engaging with that person. So basically my eye contact experiment is engaging with the person right in front of me. So that's what I've been working on today. It's not a pass-fail or a success, non-success, because whether I meet the eyes or not, I am trying to. So as long as I'm trying to, even if I'm like looking right here and like not directly into the eyes yet, at this stage in my development, given how many years ago I was told to look in the eyes and how many times I've been told by various people, and Pinu always wants me to look him in the eye before I leg kick him, like things like this. Again, it's one of those things that like, when it means something to you, you'll actually do it. So that's what I'm working on today. It's weird, but it's been really good.